Unseen Arrival, Chapter 1, Part 2. His eyes held mine as his approach slowed. I scanned his tall form, stopping at his neck where a thin leather cord hung his throat. A pendant sat neatly in its hollow. A delicate silver pattern, like that of an exploding sun, covered its surface. I blinked heavily as I hurried past. The fog dissipated as I pulled myself out of the dream and back to the present, leaving the familiar stranger behind me. Small was an understatement. Quaint was the nice way to put it. Houses grew closer the nearer you got to the heart of Hazon. A large bell tower with 4 clock faces acted as the centre point on a town-sized compass. School was in session, and autumn was well underway. As I got closer to the school building, I could hear the indistinguishable chatter from the open ground floor windows. I couldn't help but feel hard done by. I barely graduated. Money became tight after my father passed, and I took on every shift possible at the animal clinic. It left little time for education. My father was once the clinic's primary veterinarian and taught me many things over the years, enough to keep us afloat. As I continued to walk, the path veered right, then widened. The earthy scent of pine trees enveloped my senses. A movement caught my eye on the ground. A man knelt by the edge of a large wooden box, working the loose earth. From a plastic container, he plucked a purple flower, planting it in the dirt. "It's a bit late in the season for gardening, isn't it?" His balding head turned up at the sound of my approach. The garden was new, and so was he. I moved forward, admiring his work. The friendly-looking man offered a slight smile as he plucked another flower from its pot. The ground felt rough underfoot, leaving the pale needles scattered across the dirt, softly crunching beneath the soles of my shoes as I hurried along. Shades of red, yellow, and brown drifted from the sky, blanketing the earth in their vivid colours. A beautiful scene masked the reality of fall. Death had once again plagued the trees of Hazon. A black shadow grazed my periphery. Glancing over, I saw an enormous bird screeching. Extending its black wings, it flew from the branch to branch high above, then landed on the uneven ground in front of me. Its beak opened and closed, emitting low whistles. Small beady eyes watched me, eerily human-like, monitoring my movements. As I neared, it screeched one last time, fluttering its feathers, and pushed itself off into the air, landing in a nearby tree. My eyes tracked its movements as it followed me. Moving from tree to tree, I finally left the bird behind, pushing the door open to the clinic. In the distance, the bird crawled while a doorbell rang above, signaling my arrival to the clients and their human counterparts. To find out what happens next on Ember of Light, follow the author on Threads and Instagram. And you can also pick up a paperback on Amazon or read via Kindle Unlimited. And to make it easier, screenshot now and scan with Google Lens.